We are a startup company our company consists of people who are innovators. We have always found solutions for businesses in financial services, insurance, logistics. We actually imagined the world growing into a very large transactional zone where number of people to do those transactions are going to be getting lesser and lesser and less. So how do you make those transactions happen automatically? To give you an example, when I was part of a startup bank which was founded in 96, 97, we thought that why should the banks used to have this famous philosophy of having an inputter and an authorizer. That is, every transaction has to be the one who is processing cannot authorize it to avoid frauds. So we said, instead of hiring those many people into the organization, let us make the customer the inputter, and he himself authorize it because it's its own transaction. I'm talking about ATMs for you. Okay, that's how businesses try to reduce the amount of effort that goes into deliver greater delight to the consumers. And education today, let's all be honest, it's a business. There are consumers there. Every 2 years I got transferred. I had to go and stand in front of a school, which my wife says this is the best school to go to, and if you don't get an admission into the school, I'm not coming to that city. So the turmoils that one went through, all that I've kind of taught me a lesson saying that, look, the resources are smaller and it will continue to shrink because intellectual elements are not multipliable at the same speed as the population is increasing. So given that, can we actually get into a technology is how we got into this education side of our business. We actually produce pens, digital pens, which can understand handwriting and digitize it without having to data enter. We have brought down the cost of processing a bank account from 60 rupees to 63 paisa. How we did it is primarily by taking advantage we don't own the technology, we didn't invent it. We picked up these technologies from multiple technology vendors and integrated into a process. Ultimately, people buy from people, and people have to deliver value to people. And I'm the father of 2 children who have been through the various tumultuous reality of education in our country. One of the fundamental dream that I have is education has to be something which is collaborative. And it is during my time, we looked up to the teachers to give us information. Today, children have information. They have access to, in fact, myriads of it. So how to choose the best from it and how to internalize it and where do I take it into my personality and to become, maybe it's not for career. I think the time is gone where education is aimed towards a career. Here is a scenario. The student or the child comes home, gets an electronic mail from a teacher who says, this is what I'm going to discuss tomorrow in the class. And the student submits his thoughts on it. And the next day, the teacher shows all the transcripts that come from the students and picks up one and puts it up for discussion. And there comes the internalized reality of education as a collaborative process. That is exactly what we have tried to create in our product profile. We have a whiteboard, which essentially is interactive, truly interactive. It is basically a rollable paper, PET sheet with magnetic on it, so it is not something that you have to buy for thousands of dollars. You just roll it up, and it is bonded to a digital pen, which works through a Bluetooth or with any of the phones which can be bonded to it. And whatever you write on it is picked up. So the teacher asks a question, and the student writes on his notebook, and teacher picks up what is written there and shows it up there, and there is a participative learning that gets created. And teacher doesn't carry tons of notebook home to correct that test that she has to do, or labors to create an impromptu test. We have implemented the whole concept of interactive education through 3 of our products called Interactive Whiteboard, Symphony, and Dot Note. These are 3 products. One is for homeworks, submitting homeworks, bringing the students' participation into the class, and teacher annotates and sends it back again through using the same electronic channel, thereby reducing the workload of the teacher and making it far more meaningful. We are not taking the intellectual component the teacher is going to deliver, because I personally believe teachers play a huge role in intellectual development of the students, because the relationship between the student and the teacher is extremely precious, and I have been a beneficiary of that. I don't see a reason why others should not be. Should that be the reality, please take the physical amount of work that the teacher has to do to impart that. So if at all a technology can come into play, put in the teacher's hands tools which can take away the repetitive work. Like one of the sessions that we attended in my son's school when the CBSE pattern got changed, the teachers were coming and trying to explain, look, this is called continuous assessment, and we have to do all these things, and we have to do all this. You bear with us. There may be errors, and we have to. Issue is not that. The issue is not about just assessment. Issue is about what goes on into the classroom. So if you have to build a visionary school or visionary education system, I believe continuously we have to recognize the fact that teaching staff will be limited in number, and how do you make them far more powerful to make their time far more useful and effective. And with that thought, I sit down, and you can come and see our things in our booth.